City Union Bank.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome the Honorable President of India. City Union Bank is indeed honored in welcoming the President of India to the 120th celebration of City Union Bank, celebrating its Swadeshi banking legacy. Started in 1904, today here we are celebrating the 120th year of City Union Bank. We request the members of the audience to rise for national anthem, followed by Tamil Thai Varthu.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाये तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे
भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे Tamil Thai Varthu. நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே
உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thanks to Kalaimamani Dr. Nityashree Mahadevan and Sishyas for the rendition. We now request the Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu avargal, to inaugurate the event by lighting the lamp. We request the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu,
Shri R.N. Ravi avargal, Honorable Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman avargal, Honorable Minister of Social Welfare and Women Empowerment, Government of Tamil Nadu, to join the President. We also request Shri G. Mahalingam, Chairman of City Union Bank, to light the lamp and inaugurate the 120th year celebration of City Union Bank, the bank that kindled by the Swadeshi movement, which was started by adopting a single agency model catering to the Kaveri Delta region, is today celebrating its 120th year. A Swadeshi bank to a pan-India bank celebrating 120 years of its Swadeshi banking legacy. From a Kumbakonam legacy, a household name, to a pan-India celebration. Thank you, Madam, for inaugurating the event by lighting the lamp.
we now request Dr. N. Kamakoti, MD and CEO of City Union Bank,
to deliver the welcome address.
Vanakkam. Most revered Chief Guest, Honorable President of India, Guests of Honor, respected Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, illustrious Honorable Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Government of India, esteemed Honorable Minister of Social Welfare and Women Empowerment, Government of Tamil Nadu, Chairman and my colleagues on the board of our City Union Bank, guests, including the members from Reserve Bank of India, banking fraternity, stakeholders, partners, people representatives, customers, CUB family members, ladies and gentlemen. I wholeheartedly welcome you all to this momentous celebration commemorating the completion of 120 years of Swadeshi banking legacy. It's an emotional moment for all of us CUBians. Our City Union Bank Limited took birth as the Kumbakonam Bank Limited on 31st October 1904 as part of Swadeshi movement to support local agriculture and commerce of Kaveri Delta region. When the foundation of this great institution was laid, almost entire banking system was under the control of colonialists. 20 responsible citizens of the Kumbakonam town assembled together identified the need to channelize the domestic savings
into productive economic activities at affordable interest rate and conceptualized the birth of the Kumbakonam Bank Limited. Almost all founding directors took part in the freedom movement. The fervor of Swadeshi movement added to the bank's franchise as the Swadeshi Bank gained recognition and patronage.
As a mark of support to the agitation against the Simon Commission and in demonstration of patriotic spirit, the bank did not function on 3rd February 1928. The bank paid homage to Sri Lala Lajpati Rai, who succumbed to the severe police beating on 17th November 1928 during an agitation against the Simon Commission. With these strong Swadeshi roots, the bank grew steadily from strength to strength, seeing multiple world wars, wars with enemy countries, multiple economic cycles, and has completed 120 straight years of service to the society with unbroken track record of profitability and dividend declaration. It has also adapted the latest technology to serve the common man and has grown into an institution with 887 branches covering 22 states and union territories with over 40 lakh customers and 1,20,000 crores of total business. I sincerely believe that the presence of our chief guest, Honorable President of India, is a tribute to the visionary founders of this esteemed institution. We extend a hearty welcome to Honorable President of India on this historic occasion. I take this opportunity to convey my wholehearted thanks to Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, who conveyed special wishes to this function. I welcome Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu to this historic occasion, which adds glory to this institution. Honorable Union Minister of Finance blessed us during the function commemorating the completion of 115 years and the 116th foundation day of our bank. I welcome Honorable Union Finance Minister to momentous this occasion of 120 years celebration, whose presence make every stakeholder proud. At this happy moment, I have to thank wholeheartedly Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu for deputing Honorable Minister of Tamil Nadu for Social Welfare and Women Empowerment as the representative today, as he is traveling overseas. I welcome Honorable Minister and thank her very much for being with us today. Similarly, Leader of Opposition of Tamil Nadu has deputed 3 of his senior colleagues and former ministers today for this function. I wholeheartedly welcome all of them to this function. We have members of parliament here, members of legislative assemblies, former members of the parliament, former members of the legislative assemblies, office bearers of various political parties across party lines, mayors of corporation, local body representatives and heads assembled here purely on the relationship with the bank across party lines. I welcome all of them today for this function. We have with us former Union Cabinet Minister who participated during the centenary celebration, and we have many well-wishers of our former chairman and my late father Sri V. Narayanan here. For the want of time, I am not able to mention the names. I welcome each and every one of you for this function. When I recall the dedicated service of our founders and generations of CUBians, I feel urged to recall the words of our national poet Mahakavi Bharati. Tannir vitta valarthom sarvesha, ipairai kanniral kathom. We the CUBians rededicate ourselves in the august presence of the chief guest, Honorable President of India, and guests of honor for delivering enhanced service to our customers following the exemplary legacy set by earlier generations of CUBians. My special welcome to special few who worked tirelessly for making this event a reality. I conclude my speech once again welcoming each and every one of you who have assembled here on our invitation. Thank you very much. Vande Mataram. Thank you.
We now take the moment to honor the Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu. I request Shri Dr. Kamakoti, MD and CEO of City Union Bank, to honor the President with a shawl, a Tanjavur painting, and a copper plate. The Tanjavur painting that is now to be presented to the President is a picture depicting the Lord of Puri, Sri Jagannatha, Sri Balabhadra, and Subhadra. The Tanjavur painting is a GI recognized artwork from the 16th century, patronized by Nayakas, shows the influence of Deccan, Vijayanagara and Maratha art. The copper plate again is a Tanjavur exquisite style with the 120 years of CUB logo on it. I now request Shree G. Mahalingam, Chairman City Union Bank, to honor the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Sri R.N. Ravi Avargal, with a shawl, the copper plate and the Tanjavur painting. The Tanjavur painting that is to be presented to the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu portrays Sri Rama Pattabhishekam in the Tanjavur style. The Sri Rama Pattabhishekam featuring Sita, Sri Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata Shatrughna and Anjaneya will be now presented to the Governor. The Governor is also honored with a unique Tanjavur style plate to commemorate 120 years of City Union Bank. We now request Dr. Kamakoti, MD and CEO, to honor Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, the Honorable Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs. We request you to honor her with a shawl, the specially made copper plate and the Tanjavur painting. The Tanjavur painting that is to be presented to the Minister will make her walk through her memory lanes of the Tiruchirappalli days and is featuring Sri Ranganatha Swami in the Tanjavur style. The Tanjavur style painting is known for its inlay of glass beads and semi-precious stone and gesso work. We now request Shree G. Mahalingam, the Chairman, to honor Srimati Geeta Jeevan, Honorable Minister of Social Welfare and Women Empowerment, Government of Tamil Nadu, with a shawl, the commemorative copper plate and the Tanjavur painting. The Tanjavur painting that is to be presented to the Minister of Government of Tamil Nadu depicts the grandeur of Gangaikonda Cholapuram, the capital of the powerful Chola dynasty. This celebrates the Rajendra Cholans conquering the Gangetic plains and bringing the water from the Ganges to Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Thank you. May we now request the Honorable Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs to release the book of the legacy of 120 years of the Kumbakonam Bank to City Union Bank. The book on the Swadeshi banking legacy will be now released by the Central Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, and the first copy will be presented to the Honorable President of India. The bank on the banks of Kaveri, origin and growth of City Union Bank. A book on the City Union Bank, Rasiyana Bank, Easiana Bank, a household name of most of us assembled here and watching us live online. Thank you, ma'am. May we now request you to launch the staff welfare measures to the retired employees of City Union Bank. I request the Honorable Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, to release the staff welfare measures for the retired employees of the City Union Bank. As a token of the launching, Shree Appakutti, a retired staff of the City Union Bank, a second generation employee of the City Union Bank, will receive the welfare card on behalf of the retired staff of the City Union Bank from the Honorable Minister. Thank you, ma'am. We now request the Honorable Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, to address the gathering. Thank you. Mahamahim Rashtrapati Ji, Honorable His Excellency, the Governor of Tamil Nadu, Minister of Social Welfare, and also the founders and also members of the City Union Bank, the inheritors of the founding fathers of the City Union Bank, the board directors, eminent citizens, members of parliament, former governors, former MPs, current MPs, and all the dignitaries before me, and the proud customers of the City Union Bank who are celebrating their 120 years of service to the people in the banking arena. I'm extremely happy to be here, and I'm indeed grateful that the President of India, despite her absolutely busy schedule, has found time to recognize a bank which so identifies itself with the freedom movement of the country. Established even so early as 1920, today celebrating its 1904, today celebrating its 120th anniversary, has had great moments associated with the freedom movement, but yet kept its banking going. I would call the City Union Bank, Madam President, as one of the exemplary banks because, as was mentioned by Shree Kamakoti in his opening statements, 120 years of service without a day of break, without any year of non-profit situation, meaning I'm not even using the word loss. A bank which could survive during the British era, early eras of our Indian independence, and till today, which has not posted 1 year of loss at all. For me, serving under the Honorable Prime Minister who drives for perfection, serving and making sure we create wealth for the benefit of the common people, there is no better example than the City Union Bank. Private sector banks are a very vital partner to India's nation building efforts. There is just no doubt that they have a very critical role to play. Indian scheduled commercial banks have recorded a massive improvement in their asset quality. Their gross NPAs have come down multi-decadal level. It is at 2.3% as of March 2025, and the net NPAs reaching 0.5% as of March 2025. 0.5% net NPA is, I would think, at a time which is so challenging as this, for our banks to achieve is phenomenal, and all the Indian banking sector members, the families, the employees, the management, the boards, all of them will have to get our due recognition for the wonderful service that they have done. India's scheduled commercial banks have recorded massive improvement in their asset quality, as I said, and as a result, the NPAs have come down. The macro stress tests that we do have shown such results that the scheduled commercial banks' aggregate capital levels will continue to remain above regulatory minimum even under these adverse stress scenarios. So strong and well-capitalized banks with near record low NPAs mean cheaper, steadier credit for households, MSMEs, and infrastructure, lower systemic risks, and also sustained confidence in India's financial system, supporting investments, job creation, and growth while preserving the stability of industries, even amid
global downturns and uncertainties. Even in these challenging times, I take it as my duty to mention some of the fundamentals before the Honorable President and His Excellency the Governor. Q1 real GDP registered a growth of 7.8%, beating all estimates and showing overall good momentum across various sectors. For the first time in 18 years, I repeat, India's long-term sovereign credit rating has been upgraded by Standard & Poor. In 18 years, we have achieved this. Inflation rates have registered for 9 consecutive months a decline and reached an 8-year low of 1.55% in July 2025. The Employee Provident Fund Organization, the EPFO, recorded all-time net addition of nearly 22 lakh members during June 2025. That many new employees have joined the EPFO, marking the second consecutive month of record high additions. The Purchasing Manager Index, which particularly for manufacturing, reached its highest level in 17 years. India's fiscal situation has of course improved steadily, with fiscal deficit down from 9.2% post-COVID and expected to reach 4.4% this year, which is what we have mentioned in our glide path. A few things which the banks have done for the economy are worth repeating here. These are very important achievements for the banking sector. Wealth creation and financial inclusion is a very important feature, and which Honorable Prime Minister emphasizes. The Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana was a mission mode service which the banks undertook in order to bring more people into the banks and allow them to save, also give them credit. It has celebrated its 11th anniversary this year on 28th August. Over the past 11 years, more than 56 crore Jan Dhan accounts have been opened, with a total deposit balance of 2.68 lakh crores. 2.68 lakh crores is the total deposit in the Jan Dhan accounts. Of these accounts, 67% were opened in rural and semi-urban areas, and women hold 56% of all Jan Dhan accounts. Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore, in a 2021 study, show that PMJDY accounts helped safeguard financial savings, and they came in of great help, particularly during COVID time. World Bank in 2024, in its paper, found that regions with more PMJDY accounts have increased credit growth led by fintechs, which are helping them to get internet, through the internet, credit access. A bank account is not just a passbook. It is a passport to opportunities, enabling access to credit, savings, insurance, and dignity. So the private sector banks are certainly indispensable partners, helping ensure that financial inclusion comes its full length, and real empowerment of the households happen through this. City union banks' sustained focus on MSME lending, retail and wholesale trade, and agriculture has empowered entrepreneurs, small businesses, and farmers, truly living up to the principle that finance must support growth at the grassroots. Sectorally, deployment by City Union Bank as of 31st March 2025 is very impressive. MSME loan segment constitutes 41% of all advances. Agricultural loan segment constitutes 17% of all advances. Retail and wholesale trade accounts for 3% of all advances. So advances to major industries accounted for 26% of City Union Bank's loan book, and this has covered sectors which are you can see that they are high areas for industries in Tamil Nadu. So the advances by City Union Bank, particularly for industries in the manufacturing sector, covered textiles, metals, paper and paper products, food processing, engineering and chemicals and so on. So I'm pleased to note that the City Union Bank has been an active partner in this story and was awarded the second position among private sector banks for outstanding performance in digital payments at the Digital Payments Awards 24-25 organized by the Ministry of Finance in June 2025. So efforts for the MSMEs are also something which this bank does very well. Mutual credit guarantee scheme for MSMEs on 29th January 2025 was introduced, offering 60% guarantee coverage for loans up to 100 crore for the purchase of plant and machinery. The ceiling under the credit guarantee scheme for micro and small enterprises has been enhanced from 5 crore to 10 crore with effect from 1st April 2025, with guarantee coverage of about 90% being given for various categories of loans. Honorable Prime Minister has also recently announced the creation of a task force for next generation reforms with a clear mandate to simplify regulations, lower compliance cost, and also build a more enabling ecosystem for startups, MSMEs, and entrepreneurs. Complementing this, the planned rollout of the next generation GST reforms with a council meeting tomorrow and day after, in the coming months, it will set an economy absolutely open and transparent with further reduction in compliance burden, making it easier for small businesses to thrive. In conclusion, I'd like to say, if we are advancing on India towards Vikasit Bharat 2047, all the banks are called upon to not only expand credit, but also provide momentum for infrastructure development, ensure timely and need-based funding for MSMEs, bringing the unbanked into the fold of formal banking, meeting diverse requirements where the support of banking channels is vital. The guiding principles for this transformation must be trust, technology, and transparency. Trust earned through consistent service, ethical conduct, and sound governance. It's very important for the banks to earn and retain trust. Technology, leveraged not only for the efficiency, but also for inclusion and customer empowerment. And finally, on transparency, ensuring that every rupee carries not just interest, but also intent aligned with national building. I congratulate again every member of the City Union Bank family for their relentless efforts and contributions over the decades. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for mentioning the legacy of the City Union Bank and the role in general of the banking sector towards the nation building. May we now request the Honorable President of India to address us on the occasion of the 120 years of City Union Bank.
Governor of Tamil Nadu, Sri R.N. Ravi, Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, Minister of Social Welfare and Women Empowerment, Government of Tamil Nadu, Srimati P. Geeta Jeevan, Managing Director and CEO, Dr. N. Kammakoda, Chairman of City Union Bank, Sri G. Mahalingam, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskaram. I am glad to take part in the celebration commemorating the completion of 120 years since the foundation of the City Union Bank was laid. This celebration is a tribute to a century-long commitment of trust, service and progress. This is an occasion to recall the consistent contribution of the management and staff of the bank who have over the period nurtured and shaped the institution. The Indian economy is among the fastest growing large economies in the world, and the banking industry plays a pivotal role in its growth story. It is a dynamic economic landscape. The aspirations of people have expanded in a major way. The role of banks has expanded beyond financial transactions. Banks are not just custodians of wealth. Today, they offer a variety of financial services. They are also instrumental for inclusive and sustainable development. I would like to congratulate Union Finance and Corporate Affairs Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji and her team for their continued commitment to building a robust financial ecosystem. Their citizen-centric strategies and initiatives are empowering people and laying the foundation of a more inclusive and tech-enabled economy. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the critical pillars of the country's development is financial inclusion, which means ensuring that every citizen has access to affordable financial services. I am sure that banks like City Union Bank are helping meet the national target of saturation in the area of financial inclusion through banking. In a developing country like India, a large population still lives in rural and semi-urban areas with limited access to formal banking. I am happy to note that City Union Bank has made remarkable progress in the field of financial inclusion. I have been told that out of its total network of branches across the country, over 50% of branches are in the rural and semi-urban areas. The Government of India has launched several key initiatives to boost financial inclusion. The Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana enabled opening of over 56 crore zero balance bank accounts. I am happy to note that the City Union Bank has opened more than 2 lakh accounts under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. I also congratulate the entire team of the bank for promoting various government schemes and contributing in achieving inclusive growth. Through schemes like direct benefit transfer, subsidies and welfare benefits reach beneficiaries without leakage and intermediaries. Mobile banking and unified payments interface have facilitated digital transactions and strengthened the digital economy. The private sector also has an important role to play. Banks and fintech companies are offering user-friendly mobile apps, microloans, and insurance products tailored for underserved communities. Payment banks, digital wallets, and banking correspondents have taken financial services to the doorsteps of remote villages. Despite progress in this area, several challenges are still faced in terms of digital literacy, internet access, and financial awareness. With combined efforts of all stakeholders, people can be better integrated with banking services through technology and digital and financial literacy. Ladies and gentlemen, the empowerment of farmers and the rural economy should be a priority of our banking sector. By extending timely and affordable credit, offering financial literacy, and supporting agri-tech initiatives, banks can help in making agriculture sustainable and profitable. Specialized branches, farmer-friendly products, and digital platforms or apps for rural users can significantly bridge the rural-urban divide. Another area of focus is the support to micro, small, and medium enterprises. This sector is extremely important for our economy as it generates employment and drives innovation. Banks can play an important role in transforming MSMEs into the engines of growth. City Union Bank, with its deep understanding of local economies, is equipped to be a growth partner for MSMEs. I have been told that in City Union Bank, nearly 40% of the total credit amounting to over 21,000 crore rupees is deployed to MSME sector. I appreciate your commitment for the development of this important sector of our economy. Our banks should also take measures for helping the underprivileged and marginalized sections. Special efforts should be made for better integrating daily wage earners and migrant laborers with banking services. The PM Swanidhi scheme has been empowering street vendors by promoting financial inclusion. This benefit has now been extended until March 2030. By enabling access to affordable credit and farmer banking, the scheme has enhanced the financial independence and dignity of street vendors. Ladies and gentlemen, in recent times, technology has transformed the banking landscape of India. Its reach extends far beyond cities, penetrating deep into the rural India, enabling farmers, small traders, and self-help groups to access financial services with greater ease than ever before. Banking services are now available at the click of a button. People don't need to wait in queues at banks for availing most of the services. I am happy to know that City Union Bank is using the state-of-the-art technology while all keeping intact the personal touch and relationship-based service to its customers. As our digital and knowledge-driven economy keeps expanding, the role of banks in digital transformation and entrepreneurship becomes even more crucial. From startups to smart cities, there is a whole range of areas in which banks can help. Banks can become active partners in the making of a developed India. I extend my best wishes to all of you for a bright future. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am. It is indeed an honor to hear from you that City Union Bank has played a huge role in Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana by opening 2 lakh bank accounts and contributing more than 40% to the MSME sector. Thank you for your kind words, ma'am. We now come to the conclusion of the celebration of 120 years of Swadeshi banking legacy by City Union Bank. We request the members of the audience to rise for national anthem.
Janagana mana adhinayaka jaya he Bharata bhagya vidata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Uchalavanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladhi Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jahe Tava Shubha Ashisha Mage Gahe Tava Jaya Gata Janagana Mangaladayak Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He